Hello, Internet. My name is Sam Costley, and like you, I like Star Wars. Now, as most of you probably know, about a month ago, J.J. Abrams gave some trading cards to Entertainment Weekly, which had names of the new characters that were shown in the trailer. Now, and I've seen a lot of awesome videos on YouTube and on the internet about, the character names, what they think of it, but that's not really what this is about. This video is about that number. Now, all 8 cards had a distinct number, and when Entertainment Weekly asked J.J. Abrams, are they significant, he said yes, but he didn't want to tell us why they were significant. I guess he left it up to the fans. Well, I've been looking around the internet, and I didn't really see anybody have a decent explanation. So I decided, alright, I will discover what's so significant about all these numbers. So what I did, I was trying to use prime number analysis. I was looking at, the numbers that could come out of those numbers. I noticed some patterns. That didn't really go far. I thought maybe they were ciphers. You could put all the words together and use certain characters. I tried maybe that's the amount of seconds that it appeared in the trailer. I tried looking back at the trailer for screens and frames. And then I went with pretty much the most popular theory I've seen on the internet, which is that that's the amount of screen time they get, or that's the minute in the scene. The reason I didn't really believe in this is because I don't think they'll have done the final cut yet, so I don't know how you could say, it's been 11 minutes into the movie by this time. But all these things, they came up with this great result, and it meant absolutely nothing, and it was Ben on SNL, which I guess means that Obi-Wan Kenobi will be on Saturday Night Live sometime soon talking about it. No, it was worthless. So I didn't think maybe the number was so significant itself. So what did I do? I wanted to go back to the roots. I said, why did they come out with these trading cards? Well, these cards were based off the original Topps Star Wars cards, which came out right after the New Hope or during the release. Obviously, I wasn't alive to see that. I wish I had. The cards look awesome. And, they modeled them after them. And as a matter of fact, they modeled them so closely, they also have a number, just like the new cards. So I'm like, wait a minute. These cards have a number. It's the same colors, the same color schemes, red, blue. Maybe if I put the old card with that number and I compare it to the new card with that number, what will I get, So that's what I tried, and I thought, could this be the answer? This is the secret behind the new trading cards and the names. And I'm not gonna lie, when I did these comparisons, and I'll show you them in a second, it was amazing. There was spoilers, it was just great fun, and I just could not believe it. So let's just jump right in at the beginning. Here we have the number 11 card. It says BB-8 on the move, and as you can see right next to it, the old original number 11 was R2 being carried off by the Jawas. Now, I mean, it's got the little droid head. It's pretty resembling, but it could have been a coincidence. But you move on, and the next one, Poe Dameron in his X-wing, and then the old card is an X-wing, fighting in outer space. So the similarities are getting pretty intense. Now the next one, Rey on her speeder, Luke Skywalker on his speeder. It's both presumably on Tatooine. It's very, very similar to the old one in its theme. Now this one, it's pretty much the same idea. We have stormtroopers preparing for battle, and then we have these fighters of the Empire in the Death Star that are shooting. So it's the same kind of idea. Now these next two are not quite the same. It's a little bit more of a stretch. We have the X-wings, and then we have stormtroopers guarding Han Solo's ship, the Millennium Falcon. What I can take from this is they're both rebel ships. I mean, mostly rebel ships, the Millennium Falcon. And I assume maybe these X-Wings on the lake here are going into battle. So, you know, it would make sense that there's going to be Empire around there in both cards. And also this one. This one didn't quite fit the bill from what the incredible results from the rest of them. What I can gather from it is that perhaps these droids, the C-3PO and R2-D2, are actually on the Millennium Falcon, and so technically they're in the picture just, you know, inside the ship. And they're both obviously probably on Tatooine, unless there's a brand new desert planet, which I don't think anybody really wants. And then this one could actually, this is where the spoilers start. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you want to go into the movie completely blank, I probably wouldn't watch these last two. Now, it doesn't look similar at all. You know, we have the John Boyega, the Stormtrooper, on Tatooine, and then we have R2-D2 on a spaceship. But what you got to do here is remember, in Episode 4, what is R2-D2 doing right here? He is getting into an escape pod to go on to Tatooine. Finn here, John Boyega, we don't know what he's doing, but he's running. You know, he looks very in distress. What if he came out of an escape pod and landed on Tatooine just like R2-D2 did? Could that be what it's trying to tell us? You know, the similarity, it doesn't look the same, but is this a plot, you know, similarity? They're both going into an escape pod, landing on Tatooine, and, you know, them being in distress from there. Now, the last one. This one, I know you're looking at it and you're just saying, there's nothing here. And there's two theories I have for this. First of all, if you'll notice, they're actually different colors. It's the only pair of the new 8 cards that does not have the same color as that number in the original. Now, maybe that means that, you know, they're just trying to say they're not going to give us any more spoilers on Kylo Ren. We can, you know, speculate on him as much as we want. And they're just saying different colors, different idea. Okay, we're not going to tell you any more. But then the other thing, notice what we have on the right. We have Luke Skywalker and C-3PO. Most of the theories that this new bad guy was Luke Skywalker were pretty much debunked when we found that his name is Kylo Ren. But we have on the right a man and a machine. So what does that mean? Kylo Ren is part man and part machine. Obviously, it's not unheard of in the Star Wars universe, and to be honest, it's pretty incredible. If this checks out, then J.J. Abrams gave us more than we could ever even hope for with these cards, and that's just amazing. Anyways, I hope you liked my video. I hope you agree. If you don't agree, feel free to comment or, you know, give your opinion on what the last card could mean, Kylo Ren's card. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. This is obviously my first video, but I'm hoping to come out with some more, with some interesting topics like this. When I figure out stuff, I love to share it, and this is a great medium for doing it. Thank you for watching.